today I am going to be looking at and ranking some of the current upcoming top 1 levels. You know, I'm not very good at Geometry Dash, but what I am good at is making the, like, worst levels you've ever seen, just, like, dumbest impossible levels ever. So, I think I'm pretty qualified to rank levels that are currently technically impossible, because no human's beaten them. So let's get into it. So let's... I'm sorry, my brain isn't working. Oh, I'm so fucking hyped. Oh, that's gonna be so peak. Anyways, Geometry. Yeah. Upcoming top 1, and let's have a peek. So starting off, we have a Grief. You know, I mean, like, what can you really say about Grief that hasn't already been said? It's a good level, except for it being, like, horrible to play, completely atrocious, overly edgy, but we all love it, you know? I love Iced Cave, my goat. We all love Grief. We all love Grief. So let's get into the drop. Okay, now let's see, Exasperation. So, just for some, let me pull up the ILL. Okay, so we go into little list mode. Right here is Exasperation, right here is Grief. So we're looking at this level now. So, the current top player, Zoink, has this in 2 runs. So he's probably actually very close to beating it. Now, Grief is also in 2 runs. And, so it just kind of sucks. And, like, no shade to anyone who's worked on this, but I'm not a fan of Exasperation. Holy shit, this is loud, dude. What the fuck? Yeah, but, you know, like, this is already a stupid fucking memory level, so, you know, I don't think the deco changes much. But, it definitely hurts my fucking eyes. How do you say this? Heliopolis. Let's see Heliopolis. See if we can... Oh. Wow. Oh my, hold up. Like, this level actually might go crazy. Stormfly, Iced Cave, and UFWM worked on the gameplay. Oh my, I'm so sorry. Censor that bottom name. The editor, censor that bottom. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, dude. Guys, I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't mean to. Oh my god. Ugh. Okay, let's just get on to this. I'm so sorry. I'm actually so sorry. Okay. I kind of like this. It feels like oddly retro. This is my first time seeing this at all. But this is kind of cool. I actually kind of dig the look at this. It's nothing insane, but like I really like the just like the structuring and all. It feels kind of like definitely changed a lot. This is like barely recognizable from the start. I don't know if I like that. It just looks too modern compared to what was at the beginning, which I genuinely liked. It's fine now. But like, the start was definitely the best. The start was definitely the best part for like Deku at least. Okay, I like, hold up. I like that. A little controlled spam. That's good shit. This gameplay actually doesn't look that bad for an upcoming top one. This might actually be a good level. Okay, let's see, Cosmic Unleashed. So, I just want to be clear, I am coming in with a bit of bias, and it's probably very unfair bias, but I just don't like the first level at all. And this is the sequel to it that I doubt I'll like either, but, you know, let's try to have a somewhat open mind. No, actually, the motherfucker we worked on is actually cooking. This is actually way better than this first level. It feels like its own level, as where the first one kind of just felt like a bad Slaughterhouse clone. And I genuinely kind of like this here. You know, I'm actually surprised. Also, like how this looks like a way better like touch drop section. Oh, dude, that end screen's kind of hard too. I like that. I actually like that. Don't wanna hover over a lot of these. Let's see. Misanthropy. Misanthrope. I need to Google that.
Misanthrope. Misanthrope.
Misanthrope. Okay. Yes. Nexus GD has done nothing wrong. You're gonna full screen. This is gonna be cinematic. Okay. Okay, this... I know this is unfinished, but this just looks way too static in a lot of places. Oh yeah, keep in mind, this is really unfinished. Yeah, see? Like, the level itself is maybe half, probably less. Oh my god, this gameplay is giving me a headache, dude. All the bright colors in this fast movie. I need to take a fucking time and do some shit after this. Oh my god, is that a minus wave? That was a minus wave, what the fuck? Really like this section. Very flashy. Okay. How long is this? Oh my god, this is almost 4 minutes long. This is just lay up in here. This is literally just like slaughterhouse gameplay. Okay. I assume this is supposed to be an end screen, but there's no credits or anything. That's honestly kind of hilarious. It's just, dude, why is the end screen so long? You don't need a 40-second end screen unless you're actively trying to break a world record. Okay, but you know my consensus on this? Consensus. Very good. I like it. Solid. You know, some of the deco was kind of static, but if you just pause, you don't have to like see the move. There's no movement required to tell you that this level is just fucking stunning. Like, honestly, amazing. So yes, now let's go to Eternis. I haven't seen this in a while. I think I watched this when it was originally showcased by Riot. You know this level's good because this is a Riot level. Well, it's not good to play, but, you know, good ass level. Okay, old school swing. Oh, swing cube. Dude, that actually goes hard. I really like how comparatively minimalistic a lot of this level is. Obviously this has a lot of deco, but some like earlier parts have like just the basic block structure. This is kind of like, this is the right kind of intense. It's not actively blinding me. Okay, and the orb in the straight flat. Oh, that with the GG. That's kind of hard. I want to die. But, you know, very solid level. I genuinely like this level. Now, there's one more. I don't know if it's here. Oh yeah, I was gonna see Misanthropy. Okay. Whoa. This section is very different from the drop of this song is pretty good. By far the best part of the song. Besides the drop, the song is kind of good. Damn, they should invite me on for that undecorated part. I'll put so many boggies you won't even fucking know what to do. Okay. It just, like, it either gives off the energy of trying to look good or trying too hard to be edgy, and there's no in-between except for the parts that are unfinished. And that's, like, a huge problem. But besides that, gameplay, probably horrible. It's over 6 minutes long, so... Or, no, it's like 5 minutes long. Let's check the ILL. 542. That's fucking atrocious. I would probably fucking kill myself if I was playing that. That's horrible. I couldn't think of a worse fate than playing this shit-ass level. Eviscerate. Terrace. Agony. That's a name that's trying far too hard. Caravu. What the fuck does... How you even say that? Burn victim. That's another one that sounds like it's trying way too hard to be edgy. Eviscerate. Yeah. Violent. Unnamed 666. Obviously this is gonna be unfathomably edgy. This shit is so ass. The level itself is just kind of bad. This looks like something I would make, and that's not a good thing. There's a reason I stick to making impossible levels. That's because I suck at making good gameplay. So when I'm making gameplay that's like completely impossible, I have an excuse to make shit gameplay. This is garbage. This sucks. I hate this. This gameplay is fucking atrocious. Again, this section is making my headache worse. Okay, this is probably the worst one we've seen so far. I really hate this. Finally, a section that's half decent, and it's the last 5 seconds of the level. Oh, good, and we need this edgy-ass end screen. Yes, that's a requirement. Oh. Okay, so we still have one more to have a look at. This shit is like the talk of the fucking... What you call this? This shit is the talk of the town. So let's have a fucking peek. That is a brutal spam. That is like actually insane. Okay, Mind Splayer. Whoa. This is like the most stupid slow gameplay I've ever seen. Okay, well, my eyes are bleeding, and I can't tell if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Okay, so I actually do really like the vibe this level's going for, where it's keeping up a level of intensity without being like edgy or like hell themed. You know, like Slaughterhouse, Acheron. Those levels have an aura to them, an intensity, because they like are super. How do you call it? They're super like, you know, like look at this. I did that straight fly before. It's the intensity you expect from, I don't know, being in hell. The fucking searing reds, the music. It's all just like a perfect culmination that just goes together to be as intense as possible. And somehow Angelicide manages to do something similar. Obviously not the same level of intensity, but it still has that intensity without being like in your face edgy pentagrams and shit all the time. And that's genuinely a really impressive thing to pull off. Especially with a fucking like anime Vocaloid ass song. I don't know if it's actually okay, so I made a tiny little tier list here. So let's start off with the obvious one, Grief. Right here is Grief. Okay, so I think Grief is S tier. You know, it's got everything that makes a good top one. It's got the intensity, it's got the difficulty, it's got the longevity. It's very, very challenging of a level. Next up, I'm gonna go in the order we viewed these in, roughly. So next up is Helopolis. I really liked the beginning part of Helopolis, but honestly, the ending kind of ruined it for me. It's too sharp of a change, so I'm only giving this A tier. I do really, really like the beginning. Now, we're going on to Cosmos Unleashed, whatever it's called. I was shocked by this level. Like, I genuinely really dislike the original, but this level is actually spectacular. Honestly, S tier. The deco is just amazing. It fits the song perfectly. It has decent intensity, like good vibes for a top one, the potential top one level. Good shit. So Exasperation, I don't like the level, but I think it's a good level. Let me just explain. The entire point of the level is to just be complete like sensory overload, and the deco does like an amazing job at that. You know, there's parts where like the details are like wiggling. That's not a word that describes it well. It's like they're shaking, like the entire level is unstable. That tiny detail kind of makes it for me. I think this is a A tier above Heliopolis. Next up is Tsunami. Now this level's, it's kind of hard to judge because of how unfinished it is. Like over 60% of the level just lacks deco. But what I've seen is really good, and knowing the creator of Tidal Wave, which Tsunami is a sequel to, I know that the rest of this level is going to be as good, if not better, than what's currently shown. So I'm giving this S tier, honestly. Right here, S tier, just below Grief. Now, next up, we have Eternis. And this is like Riot's last level. Just off that, S tier. It's a Riot level. But it was kind of like, it's something he gave to the community as he retired to be like, it's a challenge. And, it has aura. It has that Riot level charm. Its deco is very good at some parts and decent for the rest. I'm giving this top a S. I hope no one gets mad at that, but this is personal opinion. That's top of S. Now, whatever this is, the 6661, unnamed 666, this level fucking sucks. It has one part that I kind of liked, and the rest of it is either bad or the most edgy thing I've ever seen. This is D tier. Okay. Now, we have Angelicide. We're missing something. Okay, so I was missing one. I was missing Misanthropy. And I think Misanthropy is also trying too hard. Again, it may be too early to say. Some of the sections that aren't decorated yet could save it, but currently I think it's... I really don't know where to put this. I'm literally just going to cover my eyes and go like this. Okay, I guess it's B tier. Maybe that was too short. Comment down below what you think Misanthropy should be rated on this tier list. And, now we have Angelicide, which is a level I'm honestly impressed by. I already mentioned how it somehow keeps the intensity of, like, some of these levels, not the same level, but like an amount of intensity that I deem acceptable for an upcoming top 1, while also being like good in its own right and having just polar opposite aura to most of the levels here. Most of the levels here have like such a fucking blazing aura. They're so like wow 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 wow, and this is like boom 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 boom. So I'm gonna give this S tier. Not sure where, honestly. I think bottom of S tier. This is, maybe I'm too generous, but I genuinely do like Angelicide. So this is my final ranking. Comment down below if there's any upcoming top ones you think I missed. The ones I chose are specifically levels that I can say without a shadow of a doubt are harder than the current top 1 level. So everything here is of that quality. Yeah, it's of that quality, so that's kind of how I ranked these. Anyways, like and subscribe.